Hi, I'm David Delaney. I'm a licensed psychotherapist in my 33rd year in private practice. I'm also the founder of BoulderNeuroFeedback. I'm a certified master neurooptimal trainer and an official representative for Zengar Institute. Zengar is the organization that makes and distributes neurooptimal neurofeedback brain training systems. So what is neurooptimal neurofeedback training? It was developed by Doctors Val and Sue Brown of the Zengar Institute in Canada. And in my view, neurooptimal is an advanced form of neurofeedback. Dr. Brown has said that he not only used, but owned and taught the use of virtually every piece of neurofeedback and biofeedback equipment that has been around, which is partly why I went with this system, because of his theoretical and technical understanding of what's happening in the field and really what we can say under the hood. Neurooptimal can do whatever any other neurofeedback approach can do and much more. I researched the field for 6 years before choosing Neurooptimal. I was looking for an approach that was non-aggressive, non-invasive, could improve the central nervous system or the brain and spinal cord's adaptability and resilience, could speak to the central nervous system in its own language, which is not using words, was natural and global, and used the most current science called nonlinear physics, also called complexity science. For me, Neurooptimal has evolved as the next step in the neurofeedback field. Non-invasive, safe, pretty much plug and play. We will train you and have you up and running in no time. Neurooptimal mirrors back to the brain complete information about how it's using energy. And this non-invasive information allows the brain to improve its own functioning. Since the brain is a self-correcting system and it's adaptable, it learns from the information about itself. Neurooptimal mirrors back to the brain how it's behaving, and the brain does all the rest naturally. Neurooptimal helps with that process without ever pushing the brain. It's like looking into a mirror. We get feedback and we can make a correction. So it's training, not treatment. It's brain training, and it's utilized by thousands of individuals in over 5 million training hours and counting. It's used by therapists, coaches, trainers, body workers, families. Anyone that wants to improve their ability to function better in life. Disorders are all particular ways that the central nervous system is operating ineffectively and inefficiently, is what Dr. Brown says. And I agree. Brain renormalizes itself because this is its inherent biological design based on the most current research. It's the science of neuroplasticity. The brain can improve its resilience in the face of stress. It can learn through stress. Our brains can learn from direct experience in order to thrive in a constantly changing world. Really, anybody can run sessions from the very beginning and receive the benefits. Since it's completely safe and non-invasive, anybody can use it. Here is what some clients have shared with me about their neurooptimal brain training experience. Before I started doing neurooptimal training, I was completely depressed, and my obsessive-compulsive behaviors were between 8 and 10 every day, 10 being the highest I can imagine. Now, after 20 sessions, the OCD is gone completely, and seldom does it come back up. My moods are much better, and I actually am looking forward to new challenges and opportunities in my life, and I could not have said this before and for a long time. We're so very pleased with our son's progress. It's truly remarkable, and we are grateful. Thank you. He is lighter and happier and handling stress in a much more positive way. This treatment is helping me extremely. I can't remember the last time I had a crying spell. This was a young man who had the experience of a very heavy trauma. I can happily say that my son is thriving in a way we never thought possible. He's having his first successful year at school, has many friends, this is new, and is taking more risks. The last time I checked in with his school counselor, she started tearing up when she shared the many observations of his compassion and joyfulness. Without the cloud of fear, he's been more flexible, adventurous, and confident. Neuroptimal has accomplished in a couple of months what we've been trying to achieve with play therapy, occupational therapy, trauma work, craniosacral therapy, nutritional supplements, homeopathy, etc., for years. Here's another. I started to see small changes in my mental abilities very quickly after the first 4 or 5 sessions. I worked with a computer, and since the concussion, I had to relearn all my passwords and how to use several of my day-to-day programs. The first positive change was that suddenly I was able to easily understand computer functions again and start doing things like backing up my data and using PayPal. I then simply felt like I had my brain back again, and my functioning really improved immensely. Here's another. I didn't set out to do this on purpose, but I ran out of my antidepressant medications while I was doing the neurofeedback sessions, and only had a quarter of a dose left. I was nervous that I would start feeling depressed and anxious, but I did not. You had told me that this had happened for other clients, that their brain had become stronger, not needing as much medicine. But I was too nervous to try it myself. But by mistake, I see that this has happened for me as well. Wow, amazing. I don't think most folks would believe this. Here's the last one. This is one of the most effective treatments I have ever experienced. Neuroptimal can help anyone overcome anything life throws at us. This was a young man whose mom found me, and he basically said he was depressed all his life. And now he's doing very well and very successful. Neuroptimal, for me, is one of the most gentle, non-invasive approaches I've ever seen that allows people to drop behaviors that we can only call suffering. Things like anxiety, depression, poor focus, hyperactivity, inability to relate well, self-regulation issues, and on and on. Take a look at the 2014 independent survey on the website. It's very impressive. By the way, my wife and I love our Neuroptimal sessions and have found that they have made a significant difference in helping us deal with intense lives in our fast-paced technological world, and obviously getting faster and faster. We've done sessions for the past 9 years whenever we feel we need it. Let us know if we can help with your Neuroptimal purchase. We're Zengar Institute representatives and are here to be of service. Or contact us to get your questions answered. You can contact us at Lorraine at BoulderNeuroFeedback or David at BoulderNeuroFeedback. Here is our phone number at the office. We deal with both personal and the professional bundles. We also offer consultation and supervision for individuals who are looking to integrate the technology into their existing or new business seamlessly. So let us know if we can be of service. Thank you.